Posted March 13, 2019, 21 hours 43 minutes and 24 seconds. The U.S.'s Association of Professional Flight Attendants, APFA, have called on American Airlines to follow the lead of more than 40 countries around the world and ground Boeing 737 MAX 8 planes. Key points. The APFA says its flight attendants will not be forced to fly if they feel unsafe, but the FAA still says it has not seen enough data to draw any conclusions. Australia is one of more than 40 countries who have ceased operations of the Boeing 737 MAX 8 planes after the crash in Ethiopia. Dozens of countries, including Australia, made the call to suspend operations of the airplanes after a deadly crash killed 157 people in Ethiopia at the weekend, furthering concerns that first arose in October when a Lion Air flight crashed in Indonesia, killing 189, while Australia's Civil Aviation Safety Authority opted for a temporary suspension while we wait for more information to review the safety risks. The U.S. has thus far been steadfast in not grounding the planes, with the Federal Aviation Administration saying it has not been provided data to draw any conclusions. Its reluctance has sparked the APFA into action, with the independent union calling on Doug Parker, chief executive of American Airlines, the employer of more than 26,000 APFA members, to make the decision. The FAA will not. Our flight attendants are very concerned with the recent Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crash, which has raised safety concerns with the 737 MAX 8. The APFA statement read, "Many respected global carriers are grounding the planes. We are calling on our CEO Doug Parker to strongly consider grounding these planes until a thorough investigation can be performed. While we cannot draw premature conclusions, it is critical to work with manufacturers, regulators and airlines to take steps to address our important safety concerns. The safety of our crews and passengers is paramount. Our flight attendants will not be forced to fly if they feel unsafe." Black box destination unconfirmed. An Ethiopian Airlines spokesperson confirmed the black box from the downed flight would be sent overseas for analysis, but no country had yet been chosen to receive it. Asrat Bagashaw said the airline has a range of options for the data and voice records of the flight's last moments. "What we can say is we don't have the capability to probe it here in Ethiopia," he said. Investigators are looking into the reliability of the 737 MAX 8 planes, and have discovered pilots' reports from last year of planes suddenly tipping downwards until the autopilot was disconnected. In one report, an airline captain said that immediately after putting the plane on autopilot, the co-pilot called out, "Descending," which was followed by an audio cockpit warning, "Don't sink, don't sink." On another flight, the co-pilot said that seconds after engaging the autopilot, the nose pitched downward and the plane began descending at 1,200 to 1,500 feet, 365 to 457 meters per minute. Overnight, U.S. President Donald Trump said modern planes were too complex to fly, and a Reuters source claimed that Mr. Trump spoke to Boeing chief executive Dennis Muilenburg after his comments. ABC, Wires, Topics, Disasters and Accidents, Air Transport, Business Economics and Finance, Air and Space, Accidents, United States.